Today is Friday, April 9th, first day of the Sephora VIB sale for Rouge and Beauty Insider. So it says Spring Savings Event. It runs through Monday, April 19th. Last night, they had the early access so Rouge people can shop. My cart was already ready. I checked out. My order is already done. I only have a few items to recommend to you as far as what I feel would be must-haves. And really that's because I've made quite a few videos already that I feel would be just wonderful picks as far as these are top staples, have become true favorites in my everyday makeup routine. Also, a lot of the newer products, which happen to be clean products, I had mentioned, I'm on this clean living train that I also am recommending. So I'm going to have a few videos in the info box, as well as the Sephora playlist of recommendations I've had, prior videos, the clean videos, the brands, the products, the ones that are just must have. Take a look at those, take notes. Those would be the products that I would recommend for this sale. For an overall, just base makeup, foundation makeup, I am still really enjoying the KVD Good Apple. That's what I'm wearing again today. Super quick, super easy to put on. However, and just like I mentioned in the last video when I did review this is not going to be for everybody. So really take the time to make sure how you're prepping your skin, what tool you're using, and what powders, what products you put on top of it, and see how it's going to work for you, because it will, apparently it's been reacting differently for everybody. You either love it or you hate it. Next item I'd recommend is from Jouer. This is also a clean brand. It's the Soft Focus, Hydrate, and Set Powder. The shade I picked out is in dark. It's rare for me, first of all, to like a pressed powder, because that's not my form, my preference. And then the fact that I've already dug into it so much where the designs, if a powder had a design already, I'm starting to wear at it. You just want something in a pressed format that you can take with you for touch-ups, just something very lightweight, but still will set your makeup, or just overall control really how you want your skin to look. Incredibly skin-like, very natural and soft. That is an excellent pressed powder. Very happy I have it. And the powder that is in my preferred method, as far as a loose powder, the one that I will highly recommend always, is the Milk Makeup Blur Plus Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. Even though it says the word matte, it's another powder that is not giving that matte, dry, cakey look. That is not my look. That's not what this powder is going to do. It's another powder that is very soft, very gentle. That is just, I've talked about this powder so many times. I'm going to always recommend that in a Sephora video to pick that up. Now, the next item I recommend is fairly new to me because I just picked it up. The HudaBeauty. It says Balm Brows Microshade Brow Pencil. First day I was going to use this. I'm twisting it up, right? I use it kind of keep it right here. I got my contacts in. I started to twist this up, and I'm like, "Where's the product? I don't see the pencil." It's staring me in the face because the point was that fine, that little. So thin, I couldn't even, my eyes just would not focus on it. It is super, super tiny. So, it fooled me. It fooled me once. It's got the spoolie on the side, which is nice, and I hope it's strong and it stays intact. But the fact that it's super, super thin, and you can draw those super little thin little lines and the crispness and get that tail right, that sold me right there. So I do like the texture of it. It is not something that's like creamy, too soft, too hard. It's maybe like semi as far as the texture, but it works good. And the soft black is perfect. Now I'm going to tell you what I purchased last night during the early access. So first is from Milk Makeup, the Flex Concealer. I already had talked about this shade that I picked up, which is in Cinnamon, but I wanted to also pick up a golden tan. So golden tan would work the best for underneath my eyes for that slight brightness that I like. So just that natural enhancement. And then I can mix a little bit in also if I wanted to with cinnamon and use it as a foundation as well. Next is the Tower 28 SOS facial spray. That is a facial spray that I use. My son uses. He's actually almost done with his spray. I can see a noticeable difference on my son, on his skin. He does not break out as much. If he does break out, we're talking it doesn't stay around for long. He's not getting scarring and so forth. It really does help, I would say, calm the skin. But whatever it's doing as far as killing bacteria and so forth is really making a difference. And I notice that when he forgets, I can, I see something, I go, did you use your spray? Oh, no, I forgot. And then go back to seeing it and boom, it's clearing it up. So that's a spray, a must have if you have like, stressed skin, acne prone skin, and so forth. Next is Makeup by Mario's E5 makeup brush. Now this is a very small makeup eye brush that I'm primarily going to be focusing for really detailed crease work. I noticed that when I watch one of my very favorite Instagram accounts, Rose and Ben, she uses this brush, I would say most of the time when she's doing her cut creases. So I said, okay, I want to try this and see, really can it get into my my crease area. Next is from Lawless. This is the Forget the Filler Lip Plumper Line Smoothing Gloss. I talked about that in my clean video. This is the gloss, the plumping gloss that comes in 1 minute and it's out the next. It keeps going in and out. So that was another reason why I wanted to order right during the early access, because I was afraid this was going to sell out as I was sleeping. I already tried a sample of that gloss, so I know how the effect is and how it feels on my lips. So I'm so excited now to have a full size and definitely want to feel that every single day. My next item, I have been waiting for the sale so I can have a savings. It's the Kosas Cloud Set Baked Setting and Smoothing Talc-Free Vegan Powder. This cloud powder, is supposed to be like how the other powders I'm talking about, the milk and the Jouer, very soft, well, like a cloud, and not going to be caking up and not looking, matte and all those. I'm not here for any of that. I'm here for what Kosas is always dropping. I did choose the shade Cushiony, which I believe is that golden type of a powder. I'm gonna put it on my eyes. I'm gonna wear it all over. And this is supposed to be also something that is just so sheer, again, like the Jouer. It's not gonna leave a tint too much. So that's the one I chose. My next item is from Givenchy. It is their Prisme Libre Setting and Finishing Loose Powder. Now, I chose a special design, the Lunar New Year, because it's red and I thought, look cute on my desk. But it's the color powders that I'm interested in. Now, I've never talked about this powder before. It's a sample size that I received from Sephora, and an order is the reason why I said, okay, I have to have it. And when I was playing around with the purple color here, I'll just show you, opened it up and some more fell on me. I was using the dark purple, and then I'd mix in the light purple. That's what started this whole craze. And then when I put on concealer, and even sometimes I didn't have any concealer on, I would put the purple on, and I was taking photos, and I would send a video to my friend, and she's like, it's smooth under your eyes. And I'm saying the same thing. I'm like, it's smooth. It's bright. The purple powder is sold by itself, just, standalone by itself in the travel. So I said, okay, well, that's all I like. Anyways, the purple, I'll go ahead and get that. But then I found out that travel size that the Sephora sells is actually the same color as all of the colors mixed together. So they just mixed all 4 of them together and put it in the travel size to sell, which means that the overall tone of it is still purple. It is covering the darkness in that cavern up there, and it is looking smooth. Use these videos, the sale recommendations and wish lists and all that and so forth, as just forms of entertainment. Don't feel that you need to go out there and buy and spend and go into debt and so forth. These sales are always here, and there's nothing going on. These products are always going to be here. They're not disappearing. Okay, you know your budget, you know what you can get. Be mindful of those things. Take care of your necessities first. And if it's not in your budget or just not in the cards, don't feel bad about it. Okay, this is just don't. This is just all materialistic. It does not matter. So please keep that in mind as you're thinking about this. You're not missing much, okay? But for you who are able to go out and shop and so forth, I hope this video has been helpful as far as giving you some recommendations, as well as letting you know what I already picked out. Thank you all for stopping by, taking time out of your day to watch. As always, it is greatly appreciated. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. Very soon, I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.